Hello everyone. Today we'll see the nomenclature of carboxylic acid. So what are carboxylic acid? The compounds which are represented by RCOOH and which contain dash COOH as a functional group are called as carboxylic acid. So first of all, we'll see the common name of carboxylic acid. Remember, the common name of carboxylic acid are derived from the source which they are obtained. So first acid is called as formic acid. What is the name of the first member of carboxylic acid? That is HCOOH is a formic acid because it was obtained from an ant. Formica means ant, that's why the ant bearing acid is the formic acid. The second member is the CH3COOH, which is called as acetic acid. Acetic acid in the common name because acetum means vinegar. So vinegar containing carboxylic acid is the acetic acid. Next is 1, 2, 3. Three member carboxylic acid is called as propionic acid. In common name, it is called as propionic acid. Propion means first fat. So it is obtained from the fats. So that's why it is called as propionic acid. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4. So total 4 carbon atoms are there. So in common name, it is called as butyric acid. It is butyric acid. This butyr word came from a butter. So next member we are having, this is the isobutyric acid because at second carbon there is a CH3 group. That's why the name will become isobutyric acid. Now in the next case we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 carbon atom. That's why it is called as valeric acid. The name will become valeric acid. Since it is straight chain, it will be called as a N-valeric acid similar to N-butyric acid. So next member we are having total 5 carbon atom, but at second position there is a methyl group. That's why it is called as iso. 5 carbon atom, that's why valeric. So the name will become isovaleric acid. That valor word came from a plant, perennial plant. That's why it came called as a valeric acid. In next case, total how many carbon atoms we are having? 6 carbon atom. So this acid is called as caproic acid. This capr word came from a goat. So that is called as caproic acid. Remember, the nomenclature of aldehyde is also done on the basis of the nomenclature of carboxylic acid. So this is all about the common names of carboxylic acid. Now we are going to see the IUPAC nomenclature. So in IUPAC nomenclature, we always select the longest carbon continuous chain. Then identify the parent alkane, replace E of alkane by oic acid. How many carbon atoms are there in the first acid? One. So one carbon wala alkane is a methane, replace E by oic acid, so it will become methanoic acid. Similarly, how many carbon atoms are here? Two. Two carbon wala alkane is a ethane, replace E by oic acid, so it is ethanoic acid. In the same way, total how many carbon atom are here? Three. Three carbon wala alkane is a propane, so the name will become propanoic acid. In the same way, how many total carbon atom are here? Four. Four carbon wala alkane is a butane, replace E by oic acid, so the name will become butanoic acid. Similarly, here we are having substituent, so we are going to select the longest chain and identify the substituent. Numbering to the longest chain should be done in a such a way that the carbon of the carboxylic group will appear at the first position. So at 2 position I'm having methyl, so the name will become 2-methyl. Longest chain contain total 3 carbon atom. 3 carbon wala alkane is a propane. Replace E by oic acid, so the name will become propanoic acid. Similarly, here total 5 carbon atoms are there. There are no substituents, so there is no need to number the longest carbon atom present in the longest chain. Total how many carbon atom we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbon wala alkane is a pentane. Replace E by oic acid, so the name will become pentanoic acid. In the same way, we are having here one more substituent. So again select the longest chain. Whenever we are having substituent, at that time select the longest chain. Then you have to number in a such a way that the carbonyl carbon of the carboxylic acid will appear at the first position. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at 3 position there is a methyl, so the name will become 3-methyl. Longest chain contain total 4 carbon. That's why parent alkane is a butane. Replace E by oic acid. So the name will become 3-methyl butanoic acid. Total how many carbon atom we are having in the longest chain? 6. 6 carbon wala alkane is a hexane. Replace E by oic acid. So the name will become hexanoic acid. So this is all about the nomenclature of monocarboxylic acid. What are monocarboxylic acid? The carboxylic acids which contain only one carboxylic group in their structure are called as monocarboxylic acids. Now we'll see the nomenclature of dicarboxylic acid. In the common name system, the first acid, that is COOH, is called as oxalic acid. It is called as oxalic acid. If we are having one CH2 in between two carboxylic group, then it is called as malonic acid. So the name will become malonic acid. Similarly, in this case, we are having two CH2 in between two carboxylic group. Then in that case, it is called as succinic acid. It will become succinic acid. Similarly, if we are having total 3 CH3 in between two carboxylic group, then it is called as glutaric acid. The name will become glutaric acid. Now, if we are having total 4 CH2 in between two carboxylic group, then in that case, it is called as adipic acid. The name will become adipic acid. If we are having two carboxylic group on the benzene ring at 1,2 position, then it is called as phthalic acid. If there is only one carboxylic group, then it is called as benzoic acid. But if two carboxylic group appears at the 1,2 position, then it is called as phthalic acid. Similarly, if we are having two carboxylic group at 1,3 position, then it is called as isophthalic acid. It is called as isophthalic acid. Now we'll see the IUPAC name of the carboxylic acid. If we are having two similar functional group in the molecule, at that time we are not going to replace E of alkane. Remember, total how many carbon atom we are having? Two. Two carbon wala alkane is ethane. We are not going to replace here E. Keep E as it is. Since two carboxylic group are there, so dioic acid. The name will become ethane dioic acid. Again, we are having two carboxylic group here in this molecule. Total carbon atom are 3. So we will call it as a propane. And at the end, dioic acid. What this dioic acid represents? There are two carboxylic group in the molecule. Similarly, here total 4 carbon atom are there. So the alkane will be butane. Then don't replace E of alkane. Keep it as it is. So it will become butane dioic acid. Total how many carbon atom we are having? 5. 5 carbon wala alkane is a pentane. Then again it will become pentane dioic acid. Similarly, total how many? 6 carbon atom are there. So we will write it as a hexane. At the end, dioic acid. Remember, there is no need. Similarly, in next case, we are having two carboxylic group at 1,2 position of the benzene ring. Then at that time, you have to remember we are going to write the word benzene, no doubt. Don't replace E. At 1 and 2 position, there are two carboxylic groups are present. So call it as a benzene 1, 2 dicarboxylic acid. Here you have to remember we are not going to write dioic acid because the carbon of the carboxylic group is not a part of ring. It is not counted in a ring, so we will call it specially as a carboxylic. We will call it as a carboxylic. Same problem is here also. At 1 and 3 position there are two carboxylic group, so the name will become benzene 1, 3 dicarboxylic acid. When we are going to use dicarboxylic or carboxylic acid as a separately instead of oic acid, when we are having ring compound in which carboxylic group is attached, at that time the carbon of the carboxylic group is not a part of parent. That's why in that case we will call it as a carboxylic group separately. So that's all about the nomenclature of dicarboxylic acid. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Take care.